Hey, it's Aaron from Drive Mode Show.
And I'm Phaedra from All Things Phaedra, special guest star today.
Heck yeah, we're getting famous. So today we want to talk about fashion and cars.
Right, because driving in cars is all about looking good. I mean, sort of. That's what I look at. I look at what the cars look like and how I look in the cars.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some cars and we're going to decide whether or not that car fits our style. Because here's the deal. Phaedra and I both do Stitch Fix unboxings. Right?
That's right.
Check it out. Find us on Facebook.
That's right.
So we want to know, does this car make us
my
look good?
butt look big. Let's start with some bling. This is about as blingy as it gets. This is not a new car. I know you were thinking that this is, but this is a special Rolls Royce. Do we know what year it is?
1983.
1983 blinged out Rolls Royce. As if it's not enough to have a Rolls Royce, you got to bling it out. So the question is this your style?
This?
Yeah.
No. My name is not Michael Jackson. So what I need is this car, but with that Wonder Woman invisibility cloak, because I honestly have zero interest in this car.
So we're talking about fantasy now, right?
But look at this. Look at this.
It's pretty blingy. So this is the kind of car you would drive if you are looking to get noticed. And Aaron, that doesn't strike me as your style.
No.
Not
but
looking
I'll
to get
tell you
noticed.
what I just saw. Pull your hair back. Look at this.
All right, I might like a little bit of shine. This is a little too blingy for me, and honestly, blue is so not my color. Okay, we've been talking about some cars that are really sort of polarizing, right? You love it, you hate it, or you're just very confused by it. So this is a perfect one, especially if you want to be confused, because it's a Mustang. But is it? Right? The Ford Mustang Mach-E is one of those cars that's very polarizing, right? Like, if I want a Mustang, is this the one that I would look good in? I mean, is it for like moms who want an SUV? Or what do you think about this one?
So I think the only thing more controversial than who's going to be the Democratic nominee for president this year is whether or not that should be called a Mustang. So here's my personal view. I don't actually care. Which is funny because that's how I feel about politics. But I think Ford they're cashing in. The Mustang name has a lot to it. They made a muscle car SUV. They used Mustang. Totally makes sense to me. Plus, it's not ugly. I don't think.
I mean, so here's the thing. If they're going up against Tesla, if you have Ford and Tesla might win out. But if you have Mustang and Tesla, I think it gives it a little bit more credibility. And you know what? It still has that Mustang vibe in the back. And look, here's how I look at it. If Porsche can make an SUV, if Lamborghini can make an SUV, then why not make a Mustang SUV? I'm all in.
Plus, make me look good.
All right, look at this one. This is actually my first time seeing this. A Kia Niro, Habanero. You see what they did there? That play on words?
See what they did there.
It's concept, but it's a really cool concept, isn't it?
So, I want you to look inside. Look at that. It's like a flight deck steering wheel, but there's no anything else. See that? It's like a big shelf that's angled just right so you can't put your CDs on it. Really cool.
That's because it's probably not drivable. It doesn't need to be practical yet.
I think it's not drivable because it drives itself.
All right, so here's the real question. Looking at the style, all right, it's not quite a Jetsons car yet. We're not quite there yet, but would you swipe right on this car?
If I was doing a Stitch Fix, I would hit the thumbs up.
This is a thumbs up.
I really like this look. It's really cool.
Okay, but is red your color?
No, but I don't care.
So here's something that I have seen Kia do before. They do the Kia Soul Turbo, which is a great car, but they have red accents on the outside and orange stitching on the inside. That is totally unacceptable.
Unacceptable?
Yes, red and orange. No, you've got to be consistent. So what I like about this one is it's totally consistent. We've got the red accents on the steering wheel. Yeah, I don't know if you can even call that a steering wheel, but also look at these rims. Nicely done. Now, the thing is, can we bring this to life? Because it would be nice to do a real unboxing of this car, right?
A real unboxing?
Yeah.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have red hair. My favorite color is orange. You're saying I clash all the time?
It depends on what you wear. So, listen.
Don't come to me for fashion advice. This is what she's saying.
Now, okay, I'm not a fashion guru, but I know what looks good. But I've also learned that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I love unique cars. I love boxy cars. I like cars that stand out.
She also loves Segways.
I do. It's true.
So this, I would totally drive this, and I think red is great. So I would totally drive this car.
Yeah. Okay. There we
And
go.
I think it brings out my skin tone.
You could pull off red for sure.
And eyebrows. That's an inside joke.
Okay.
So you good with this one?
Yeah.
Good with this one. So Phaedra, we are looking at a one-off car, right?
Totally. I have not seen this one on the road.
And you won't. I am told that those tires down there are $30,000 each, just for the tires. So I have a question for you. What do you think? Does this match you? Is this your style?
Okay, look, I have to say, I'm not a haute couture type person, which is kind of what this is. It looks like a lovely evening gown. It also looks like, you know, back in the 50s when we were dreaming of what the future would look like. This is it. And you know what? I totally love it. Like gold, I'm more of a silver, not a gold person, but this thing has a TV. It has a tape deck in there, like reel-to-reel tapes.
Yeah.
And look, it's got its own cocktail lounge in the back. So yeah, this is totally like my evening vibe, my evening style. I love it.
So here's what I think. I think I would totally drive this car for the same reason I'm a big fan of the Mustang Bullet. The Mustang Bullet is all about being Steve McQueen and feeling cool.
Okay.
In this, I'm Elvis, and I'm still feeling cool.
This is totally an Elvis car. You are
Heck
right.
yeah. So I'm driving this. I'm going a lot, and I'm trying not to get people to think that I look like Bill Clinton in this car.
Well, how about this? You can drive it around like Elvis, and I'll sit in the back sipping my drink of the day.
There you go.
Perfect.
So we're standing here in the cool breeze, and we just looked at a whole bunch of cars.
Yes.
And we decided whether or not they make our butts look big. Do they go with your earrings? Are red and orange really a match? So what do you think? We had a pretty good roundup of cars.
Yes, I think that we saw some really unique things, some really cool things, but again, it goes back to what you like. I think a car is the ultimate fashion accessory.
Mm-hmm. On payments. So, we also got a little controversial.
Okay, we did?
So we talked about a car that doesn't technically exist. We
Right,
talked about a car that may or may not be named wrong.
right.
And we talked about a car that really should be in the Jetsons.
Right.
And that has a wine rack in the back. Or a margarita, I don't know what that was.
Had a cocktail station, cocktail bar, yes.
So, in your view, if we mashed all those together, we took all those controversial elements,
Okay.
what kind of music would you play in that car?
Well, we're talking about fast, self-driving bling is really what we're looking at.
with cocktails.
With cocktails. So I gotta think maybe that's like a Nicki Minaj kind of.
Nicki Minaj. Wow. See, I don't have to Google that one, Kristen.
Not that that would be my first choice in listening to the music, but if I
Okay.
were to pick a soundtrack for that car, that's
Okay.
what it would be.
So I would go with the blues band that I wish we were seeing tonight. Normally at the Chicago show here.
There's Chicago Blues,
Right.
yes.
And that's not the band I'm told that's going to be there tonight,
Okay,
which is a
alright.
bummer because it's a very eclectic band. It's like if you took Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers and you took Slash, put him on guitar, and you took Vinnie Paul and put him on those drums, and then they played blues. That's what that band is like, right?
And then if you threw Nicki Minaj in there, that would be like
There's
the
your lead
perfect.
singer.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So that's what we'd play, sort of, maybe.